has traveled to Belton, Texas for the big statewide church service here in Belton. Not only Texas, but Oklahoma and southern New Mexico, as well as even some from across the border gathered. 2,345 were in attendance today for the big service. The big weekend began the day before when over 100 ministers, elders, deacons, and board members came together for the leadership retreat. Sunday in Belton was phenomenal. Not only was the crowd huge, but the spirit was moving. There were baptisms, awesome singing, and a real love for one another. Marty and Deanna Wilkinson held their first team meeting for the College Station church planting scheduled for July of 2012. And the statewide crowd had a huge tailgating picnic party after church. It was an historic day.
When I think of Texas, I think of unity. Just how the Texas churches are working together as a unified front to bring glory to God.
I think about missions. Texas is mission-minded.
We focus our energies on helping churches across Africa, Russia, the Baltics, and across the border in Mexico.
I think about fruit. During some time Adriana and I spent in San Antonio, she was able to be in some of the Bible studies with a college student named Giselle. Well, Giselle's family lived back home, and when we got home, they started to study the Bible, and her teenage sister started to study the Bible as well. Her mom got baptized, then later her sister got baptized in the San Antonio campus ministry, and most recently in January, her dad was baptized as well.
When I think of Texas, I think of vision, big dreams, planting 10 churches in 8 years.
When I think of the Texas churches, I think of our pioneering efforts in youth and family ministry. Across Texas, there's great news in every church in our youth and family.
In Austin, it's been great. We have gone from 0 baptized teens to 9 baptized teens in the last 10 months.
We're particularly excited about one family, the Allen family. Rick and Cassandra were originally converted in the Houston church and moved to Lubbock on the mission team. Eventually, they made their way back to Austin, and they saw all 3 of their children baptized into Christ this year.
I think about unity. A unity not just in Texas, but a unity that spreads to Oklahoma City, Las Cruces, New Mexico, and even Reynosa, Mexico.
I think about campus. Campus ministries are growing up all throughout our great state.
The Texas story has been encouraging. Texas membership has grown 20% in the last 2.5 years to now 2,350 members. 247 were baptized and restored last year alone. Every church grew, and we now have 250 campus students across the state.
What's so amazing is not what God has already done, but more so what God's planning to do with all of our churches and the faith of the brothers and sisters in Texas.